Hi everybody, Linda here from Linda's Crochet Channel. I'm kind of excited. I finished my bag late last night. It was after midnight, I believe, when I finally finished. But that's because I decided I wanted fringe on the bottom of mine, and fringe takes quite a while. I like fringe, so I added fringe to my bag. Got my Hirschner's catalog in the mail yesterday. But that pretty, they're already advertising fall. Haven't looked at it yet. It's still sealed up. Oh, no, it's not sealed. That must be the Mary Maxim one that comes sealed. But I like to look at these. I get inspiration. That's kind of inspiring right there. Not that I think I'll make that. Looks like a lot of work to me. It might, no, it's crocheted. I thought maybe for a minute there it might be knitted. Excuse me, I need a little sip of my diet soda there. I started reading my book after I finished my bag. The second story's quite different from the first one. It's by a different author. I don't remember what her name was. I'm already on chapter 8. So it's set in Australia, which is kind of different. But I watched the duck parade, and once again, I forgot to send my dishcloth in. If you don't know what that is, go over to Missy's Yarniverse and more and look for the duck parade videos and the one that shows you what the next dishcloth is. This week, the Quackin' showed up again. If you don't know what the Quackin' is, she tells you that too. It's really not too late to join. We have maybe 8 or 10 more dishcloths to do, but you do have to have this little book. And I just looked on Amazon, and you can get it on Amazon. I think it's under $8. It's 7 something. So if you have Prime, you could get that. But all the dishcloths are in here except for the Quackins. The Quackins are, like I said, she'll tell you what they are. But most of those patterns have been from Yarnspirations, and they've been pretty easy. So it's a lot of fun, and you have a lot of dishcloths for yourself or to give away as gifts. With Christmas coming up, you can make little bundles of dishcloths and give them out to people that you don't normally get gifts for and surprise them. And that's always nice when you give somebody something and they're not expecting it. It's kind of uplifting for people to get an unexpected gift. Okay, have I kept you in suspense long enough? I don't know if we're supposed to show these things, but I'm too excited with this. I really thought, I don't really want to make a bag. Then I thought, well, that's different. I showed you yesterday how it was going to be, the stripes were going to be on a diagonal, and how I couldn't figure out how that was going to happen until I got farther into the pattern. And I didn't make my strap as long as she did, because I don't like mine to hang way down. Plus, I had to use acrylic, and acrylic stretches, so I wanted my strap to be a little shorter. But the strap, and I didn't do the waistcoat stitch because I couldn't see this dark color very well to get into the stitch the way you're supposed to, so I just did single crochet. But here's my strap, and here's my stars. My stars could have been a little better. I did them late at night, so they're not perfect. I was getting tired, but I wanted to finish it. And then here's the bag. And I added that fringe to it. And then I didn't put any stars on the back. She said you could if you wanted to. I might do that, but I wanted to get it all done and get all my ends sewed in. And I think I'm going to put a little button on. I'll probably put it on the inside of the, and then it'll button through and it'll show through the back. I think I have some star buttons somewhere, so I could put like 2 or 3 buttons along the top. or just one to make it easier to get into. But this, and I think maybe I did one extra row or set of three, the three colors, because I ended up with 78 instead of 75. But I think I did one extra repeat of the red, white, blue. But that's all right. It didn't make any difference in it. And I sewed my bottom together different too. She had you do single crochet all around and turn it inside out and then put it together. And I knew I wanted fringe, so I needed my single crochet row to be on the outside so I could hook my fringe to it. Haven't trimmed my fringe exactly even yet. I might leave it like that. Then again, I might trim it up, but I think it's pretty even. There's a few that aren't, but that's all right. I thought about beads, but that's a lot of extra work. I might still do that. Who knows? Sometimes I'm never done with a project, but look how nice that turned out. And look how that diagonal works up. I really like this bag. And she says she doesn't call it a 4th of July bag because you can do it in 3 different other colors. Any color combination you like, and it could be beachy, it could be fall, could be Christmas, could be whatever you want. Whatever colors you have. You just do 2 rows of each color in a sequence, red, white, blue, red, white, blue. And what you do is on the one end, you decrease and then you increase on the other. So you always end up with your 40 stitches. But you can find that pattern over at Missy's Yarniverse. No, that's the Duck Duck Dishcloth. Got mixed up there, Linda. You can find it at Rainey's, the Woolly Llama. She's the one that's heading up the summer crochet along. You have to make 5 items from 5 different creators. Right now there's 7 creators. But if you'd like to become part of that, I think she's still up to letting people become part of the creator. But this time you have to make 5. I've picked out 3 so far. I'm waiting to see what couple of the other ones haven't put out a pattern yet. There is one exception. It's Ellen's Crochet Channel, and she's doing a big heirloom star flag blanket, and it's huge. And if you do that, you don't have to do any more. You can just do that one project from Ellen's and you're qualified to. And what you earn is a patch from Rainey. When you complete your 5 and you send her a picture with your 5 entries. But anyway, I couldn't wait. But hope you like it. I think it's great. In fact, I might later make another one in different colors. And being how it's single crochet, you don't have to line it. Okay, enough about that. I'm going to let you go. You guys have a nice afternoon, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.